Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear. Running, running, no. Keep running.
What's up, One Piece fans? Manga Shoutouts right here. So let's talk about Luffy. Nah. Let's talk about YONKO level Luffy. Now we just seen chapter 947. This man is growing exponentially. No lie, Haki, everything is covered during this Wano arc. No lie. All right, so let's get started with one thing. Luffy now has the power or the potential power to beat the YONKO. So let's just say that this 5th YONKO thing is not something that should be overlooked anymore. He's gonna be on the YONKO level at the end of this Wano series, at the end of this Wano arc. So let's take it back and look at the things that we learned so far with Luffy Haki. Straight out of the mind, the Udon prison mind, dude just fluttered, plural, everything. I mean, everything about Future Sight. We see that he's more flexible with Future Sight, more than Katakuri, or that's what Luffy let on. We see that Luffy just somewhat flexible with it, having fun with it, way more than Katakuri. Maybe because Katakuri is a more serious person, he doesn't really laugh, unless it's time for him to eat his sweets. But no, Luffy is doing what he needs to be doing. Like, he's progressing so good in Haki and Batsuguro. Look at him, look what he's doing, helping Luffy out. Everybody put their faith in Luffy, and Luffy has the potential, has like one of the powers to make anybody his friend. I mean, well, not evil people, you know, but anybody that's good, he can see the good in with them. Just like that too with his Haki, he can sense the feelings of a person's true feelings in oneself. So that's something that Luffy possesses. And not just that, we got Future Sight, and now we got the aura of Haki. You know, not just coat your arm with Haki, the aura around the coated armament Haki. Alright, so when chapter 947, Batsuguro quoted himself that Luffy already possessed even greater Haki than he could ever teach him. With Luffy being in the prison mines, we see that him and Yusuf was actually training with these handicaps on themselves. Just like how most people train, they put pressure on themselves to go beyond their limits. Now, we see they had the sea stone handcuffs, and Luffy had the sea stone head, the collar around his neck that had actually a bomb on it. And we see that Luffy successfully, under pressure, as when Haki blooms the most, took the collar off Batsuguro's neck, imbued Haki aura inside it, and exploded from the outside. Well, the inside and the outside, sorry about that. But we see that Luffy would do this under pressure, and when Luffy tried to do it again, when Batsuguro had him to do it again, but I feel that Luffy knew that, you know, one punch from Big Mom would never kill both of them. So it wasn't really under pressure on round 2 of Luffy trying to do the Haki aura again. So it was unsuccessful. But Luffy is gonna go wild in this prison cell. Like he said, he's a free man now, so he can do anything he wanna do. So Queen's out of the fray, Big Mom's out of the fray in Udon prison. So like I said, he's gonna go wild. Everything he learned upon now, he's gonna go freely and learn. Maybe he will feel more comfortable with using this Haki aura, like he's more comfortable with using Future Sight. We see throughout the whole K Island arc, at the end of it, that he was using Future Sight on a little tier level than Katakuri. But once he got the, you know, the Wano art and Udon prison, he just started doing, you know, Future Sight here, there, jump everywhere. He got very, very in depth with it. So the more he trained with this, but he just know one thing about it, Luffy knows what he's looking for with this Haki aura. He knows what should be done. So it's not like he's in the blind of using a new technique. He knows where he has to put his Haki at. What I'm trying to say is, if Luffy knows where to put the aura Haki at, you know, and concentrate, alright, just like he concentrate on Future Sight, I'm pretty sure that he can get this down pat. And those 5th Emperor get downs on him will be over with, because people always speculate that he's not 5th Emperor yet. It's just a showcase what Big News Morgan just put out there, you know, because I feel like Big News Morgan is betting on Luffy to be the future. Alright, maybe the future Pirate King, or to lead the future pirates into a new era. And so his bet is good. With being a 5th emperor, there comes a great deal of responsibility and strength. And we see that once Luffy get this new Haki Aura down pat, he will have the ability to compete with the best Yonkos. Well, there's 4, but he would compete with them now. We see that Big Mom and Kaido have this tough iron skin that he now can penetrate with his new found Haki. So now we all know what this Haki ability is. Alright, this Haki ability is to impugn the aura around your fist or whatever you use, and piercing your Haki within someone else and making it explode from the inside out. And that's probably what somebody did to Kaido. Just think about that for a minute. The scar is there permanently. Alright, so whoever did this to Kaido had the same Haki that, you know, Luffy is trying to learn right now. Trust me, he will get it. It's just a matter of time before anything. This is the biggest feat for Luffy. On the same tier as Luffy awakened his devil fruit. The Haki to beat the Yonko. This is the Yonko saga we are in right now. So now that we see that, you know, Luffy can compete with the best with learning this Haki form, like, what's next for Luffy? Who's the next enemy that Luffy cannot defeat? Alright, the Haki is on a whole other level. Haki is for the defeat the devil fruit users. Now, he has that. Alright, so he can run with the best. Now, at the end of this arc, we will see Luffy versus Kaido. And we're going to see Luffy use this Haki to this most potential. Because that's what Luffy does. Pitch your ability at its max. And Oda did a pretty good job explaining it throughout this chapter right here. Alright, so we get the Haki frame. We get the levels of Haki. Alright, we see Rayleigh did it previously in the auction house. Alright, so dang, bro, how long ago that was? You know, and it's like, it's sad that Oda just explaining things now. It take Oda 2 to 3 years to confirm devil fruits. Alright, the names are devil fruits, but he always has it in his head. That's why he used the VV cards, the data book, you know, to get everything out that he can't explain throughout One Piece. I feel like they're rushing Oda off, like, so off the stage, and like trying to hurry everything up. So that's why, and then he dragged everything out, you know. So like he said, when he introduced the Shichibuki, everything was dragged out a little bit more longer than what it expected. But we see that this Haki always been foreshadowed. Alright, this Haki is immense, and we seen when Rayleigh was training Luffy 2 years before the time skip, how he explained it. Luffy just seen it, didn't know how to use it. Alright, now he got someone teaching him when he understand it. There are different colors of Haki, upgrades to Haki that you gotta understand. But we all know Luffy is a slow learner. It takes Luffy to get defeated 1 or 2 times just to get a glimpse of what he should be doing. Alright, so with him hitting Kaido, and Kaido was really like getting back, we seen when Kaido one hit Luffy, KO'd him. But once Luffy was, before that, Luffy was hitting him with Gum Gum Origins on Gear 4. We seen that, you know, Kaido was feeling him, but Kaido didn't have no marks on him. So maybe because it was a drunken Kaido, okay, let's just say that. But at the same time, Luffy was trying to hit him with all his might. But now this technique will have everything to do with Kaido's demise. I don't even know why Oda got Big Mom here. Just be real with you. She almost remember her memories. If she's here for training purposes, just for Luffy, who knows? But someone gotta have Luffy continue this. I know Boss Huguro will have him continue during these lessons, and have somebody, you know, be on the same tier as him, because Boss Huguro can't even do this. So I'm thinking that Boss Huguro could only give Luffy the aura, but can't impugn things with Haki and make it destroy it from the inside out. So who would be there? You know, who would take Rayleigh's spot? I don't know, maybe Boss Huguro would be there, but just can't determine how someone can do it. I don't know, but I want to think Big Mom should be there helping him out. You know, she lost her memory, but she is mad up with Luffy. Maybe, I don't know how that shit happens, but we should see that soon. But this Haki is what Luffy needs to compete with the best. Blackbeard is next. everybody say Luffy's not on the same tier as Blackbeard, but Luffy's been training for 2 years straight. How he's not on the same tier as Blackbeard? Anyway, that's another argument for a different discussion. But this discussion is about the immense, powerful haki that Luffy learned. Now, the conclusion of this video is that Luffy has the power to defeat the YONKO. You know, you need to comment down there. Is this worthy of the 5th Emperor? Is he now worthy of his bounty if he get over this haki? Alright, is he worthy of what everybody speculate where he should be at? Alright, so if he had this haki against Katakuri, he probably would have won. You know? If he had this haki with the first fight of Kaido when he met Kaido, would Luffy would have stood a chance? Maybe get a little blood gush on Kaido? Maybe. He would have had a chance to run, at least. It's time to put respect on Luffy's name. Once everything is said and done, Kaido will go down. We're just here to enjoy the ride, to see how he will get brought down. But we know that Luffy will be the one to do it. Alright, we seen a little tease from Stampede of all the Supernovas versus Douglas Bullet. And I think that's the same thing that will happen with Kaido. It's going to take a full-blown effort. But we know that Luffy would do the final strike with this new Haki Aura. And that's about it for this video. I just want to talk a little bit about this new discovered haki that we all know about. I'm glad Oda gave us clarification on what this haki really is, you know. And under distress, the haki will bloom. Straight up. And thanks for watching my video. Like, comment, subscribe, and what you think about this new chapter 947. I'm Monkey D. Schyver, and stay safe out there.